let's look at it in a proper perspective. We played 3 out of our first conference games on the road. We're 3-1. We feel pretty good about that. You know, Cincinnati's tough out for anybody at Cincinnati. But, you know, around the 5-minute mark, we had it down to 59-56. We're right there. They come down and hit one about 3 or 4 steps behind the 3-point line. We go down 6. And then the thing that has really been good for us is our ability to take care of the ball all year. And we just turned it over. You know, we had a mindless, what was that, turnover, I think by Rob Gray on the next possession. Then they go down and make 2 free throws. And, you know, instead of getting a stop and a chance to tie it up maybe, we're down 8. And that was the game. So final score was not indicative of how tight the game was there at the 5-minute mark. But, you know, I was probably encouraged more than discouraged about that game because of the way Pollard, Gray, and Johnson played. You know, those are 3 of our better players, and we didn't get a whole lot from any one of those guys, either of those guys. LaRon Barnes, Galen Robinson, Chicken, especially on the offensive boards. But, you know, when you can travel with your identity, you know, and part of our identity will always be our offensive rebounding. You know, and our goal every game is to get 50% of our missed shots. I think we missed 35 shots, and we had 19 offensive rebounds. So, and that kept us in it. You know, that we had to do that to balance out the turnovers. But let's give credit to Cincinnati. They're a good team, veteran team. They have big, strong posts. Their coaches do a great job of getting their bigs to play big. You know, not all bigs play big, but their bigs do. Winning on the road is you get them where you can. It's, you know, college basketball is a little bit different, and because of the fan involvement, proximity to the court, they can make a difference. They can influence a lot of different things. But for us, it comes down to our home games. We only have 8 left at home. I say only. We've played, I think, 10 so far, and we've been a good home court team. You know, we haven't been perfect. This isn't a perfect team, but when we play against some of these juggernauts like Connecticut coming in here on Sunday, the thing that can make the difference is the crowd support, especially the students. That's where it starts. You know, we play a lot of games at odd times. You know, football is very predictable. You play on Saturday afternoons. You know what you're going to get, or Friday night. You know, and you only have 6 of them. So they can gear up for 6 games and come support them. Well, we have 18, so we're not going to get the same kind of support every night. But now that we're into conference season and second semester starting, most of our students will be back Sunday. You know, it's time to get excited about basketball and see if we can't get this thing going. Last year's team, I mean, we had to play almost a perfect game to win that game. I don't think we have to play perfect to win this one. Well, their guards are really good. They got a lot of 5th-year transfers that really helped them. Probably 2 of their better players is Sterling Gibbs, who transferred from Seton Hall. I don't know if he's all conference in the Big East or not, but he's a really good player. I was watching them. They beat Texas at Texas, and I was watching that tape this morning. Gibbs, Sean Miller kid inside, is about 6'8", really talented scorer. Then the Purvis kid, Gibbs plays point guard, Purvis is our 2 guard, but probably their best NBA prospect is Daniel Hamilton, 6'7", 6'8", 3-man. He was leading the league in assists going into last night's game. I'm not sure if he still is or not, but, you know, they're talented, man. I mean, this will be as talented team as we play. I mean, they've got some great wins. They've beaten Ohio State, who beat Kentucky, obviously, and they won at Texas, and they've got a couple other really good wins.